Hello to everyone. Welcome to Plume Lumière Tarot. If it's your first time on the channel, well, thank you for coming visiting. Today we're going to do the reading right now for the native or ascendant of the sign of the Aquarius. So Aquarius, this is for you. First of all, there are some cards that were just like jumping out of the tarot deck that came out. So the first two cards that came out for you are here. Those two cards. You have les esprits aimants and you have the ascension, ascension. What it means is, if you look at les esprits aimants, it's just like it says, like that tremendous happiness is coming your way. This is the first one, which isn't bad, don't you think? So a lot of happiness coming your way. And it's saying also in staying focused, you're going to be able to attain the highest peak now. Everything is possible. If you stay put and you do nothing, the people are going to pass you by. But if you put a little energy, just a little tiny bit more, you have a chance to reach your goal. So please stay focused and work hard on those dreams or those things that you want to accomplish, and success will be yours. So this is the first thing, and there's a lot of happiness here. Now, what I see for some of you, there's, first of all, there's the Two of Pentacles, there's the Eight of Wands, and the card that crosses this first feeling, you have the Six of Swords. What I see into this is, for some of you, I know that Aquarian, you are always into a lot of projects at once. You think of something, you want to act on it. You're curious. You want to know how it feels. You want to see how it works. You want to understand. And right now, it seems like you have a lot going on into your plate, and you are just now in a moment of your life when you are in a rush. You want to have things going fast, and I'm not going to say fast and furious, but it's just like you put a lot of energy. The thing is that you have to take care, though, because with this card especially, the Six of Wands, is because it's temporary right now. So you know that it's not going to last. So this is why you put so much energy into, trying to do everything fast. But don't worry too much, okay? Things seem like you put yourself into a lot of pressure, because I look at this Ten of Wands that just at the bottom, it seems like you're living on your own batteries, okay? You're on your battery mode, but you're going to just drain it if you don't take care. So, yes, a lot of things are happening, and of course you are in a hurry to accomplish and to put everything in place, but you have to make sure that you take care of yourself. And if you've been into a rough path for a while, believe me, right now, you're going to enter some more calm water. It's just like a little rest. And it's important that you take advantage of this card coming your way. Alrighty. So, like I was saying, at the bottom right now, you feel stressed, probably because you have a lot of things to attend. You have probably a lot of phone calls to make, phone call to receive, decision to make, answers here. So you have a lot going on, and you have to just try to calm down, because this is actually, it's a motivation, yes, but it's not only a motivation, it's also something that drains a lot of yourself. So please calm down. There's something behind you. It's something that just took place that caused you some sorrow, some sadness. And in order for this sadness to pass, there's only one thing that you should be doing, is acknowledge the sadness you feel, cry the sadness that you feel, so it can pass. If you suppress it, if you keep it inside, it's just going to invade your soul, and it's going to just make life miserable. So leave it behind you, but take the time to just say, okay, I need to express that I'm sad. I need to express that things are not, there's something that didn't go so well for me, that I'm sad about it. So take the time to acknowledge it, but then after that, you're going to be able to move on. Right now, into your present time, you have the Chariot. The Chariot is the person that takes the lead on this environment. It's something that's all around you. You take your power back. You're taking back your power. You see the white horse, the black horse, both are pulling into different directions. It's just like you have the ability right now to bring the things that are normally not good together. You bring them together, it fits perfect. The thing is that you have something in your heart and you have something in your mind, but then both of them are not kind of, your heart wants something, your head wants something else. You see? So you have to conciliate. You have to make sure that you bring that together and to find a solution. And right now, this is an active card. This is a very powerful, brilliant, and positive card. The thing, though, is that you have to make the efforts. Without efforts, you're going nowhere. And the horse are going to drive you. So if you want to drive your life, you have to make sure that you control the situation. Right ahead of you, right on the tip of your nose, hear what's coming. The Magician. The Magician is a very powerful, positive card too. This guy is in control. This guy is very creative, highly creative, a little egotistical sometimes, just like a little a little self-centered sometimes. But it's not always bad. But this is a place where you want to be. You want to be into this creative person that is assertive, that's sure, confident, make decision, and ready to go, ready to start something. So you're just into a preparation right now that's going to bring you to this Magician. And if it's you, that Magician, but take opportunity, take what is coming, because a lot of new things are going to open up for you, and you're going to have to decide, pick what you need, and follow a lead, follow the direction. It's going to just be all traced for you. Where you're going to find yourself, I'm going to show on the screen also, you have a line of cards which is giving you a direction. Right now, what you have, you're going to find yourself in a situation that is actually already into changing. The things that you knew that was a certain way before are going to be there, but in a different way. So it changed, and it's an opportunity. So this is something that you want to make sure you grab and you take it. You follow it and you realize yourself. Okay, so this is a good card. They used to say that with the Wheel of Fortune, they used to say that if things are going bad for you and this card comes into your deck, it comes into your layout, it says that the things that were bad are going to turn better. And if your things are just like you're way over your head into everything and everything is in perfect order, but if it comes, well, watch out, because it could be that it's going to be just the opposite coming, because it's a wheel. Something is just like turning and changing. So if you put a little effort into the wheel, it can change the destiny, it can change the way things are going. So you're going to find yourself here. So new opportunity, new way of doing things, and it opens up for you. Right now, what people see when they look at you, they see you into planning. You have opportunity, you have, you see the Ace of Wands means, when you have the will of doing something, the heat, it's just like it gets to your heart and you really want to do something. It's just like it's a will thing, okay? It's not just wanting something, it's to put the effort into doing something. When you have the Second of Wands, it's because that will that you had with the Ace continues here with the Two. That means you're going to start planning something. You're going to start putting things in order. So it's a magical plan that you're making to try to have everything happening for you the way you want it. So the Two of Wands is a great card for starting something. So people are going to look at you. They trust you. They know how dedicated you are. So this is a great card for the way people are thinking and looking at you. Biggest fear, biggest hope. It's rather a hope. You hope that you're going to take the right decision, go in the right direction, and that you're going to be protecting yourself, protecting the people that are dear to you. So the Hierophant is like, it's the Pope, okay? So it's well-intentioned, but sometimes it can be a little narrow, you know? But sometimes conservative is not bad when you want to protect those you love. So here, that card just falls into a position where it represents your biggest fear and your biggest hope. So are you hoping to protect your family, or do you fear that you're going to be too narrow? You see? So there's a two meaning to that card, that you have to determine what is something that you hope, what is the thing that you fear. The last two cards, I did like the Page of a Sword that came out at first, and then all of a sudden I realized there was another card that was like fallen on the deck. It was the Ten of Swords. So here are the two cards. The possibilities. I have to interpret the reading taking consideration of this magician here. And the thing is, the Page of Sword can represent something that is totally new, something that have not been proven on the market yet. It's something that it's very, I wouldn't say futuristic, but something that's a concept that is more an idea of a concept rather than something that already exists. It's something that has to be developed. Okay, there's some development to take place with this. Although when it's not the opportunity of that thing that is too new to be, that is too new on the market, something that doesn't exist yet, I just talked about. If it's not that, it could represent somebody that is jealous, a person that is envious of you, and somebody that would like to mislead you into something. Okay, so you have to pay attention and you have to be extra cautious when it shows up. This card here is telling me that whatever the direction you're taking, you're going to go to it and you're going to feel it all the way. And then new opportunity are going to arise, because this Ten of Swords is a card that says it's just like everything came to completion, because you have like the 10 numbers into the deck of the sword, and then after the 10, then it completes. It's a phase. It go away totally, and a new one is starting. So it's the end of one and the beginning of the other one. So you are just find yourself into, probably because you want it, but you want something that's going to bring you to those opportunities for creating the big change that you want to see happening. So if this is what you're going for, this is what is coming. I'm looking at the cards, and I really think this is what is you'd like to do. I think really that the Ten of Swords is just where you want to go, because it's a phase that you want to see complete and done with, so you can think of another project, think of something else to take care of. There is something coming your way. I used to say that those last cards that I'm putting up is just like the soundtrack of a movie. Those little things that are moving in the back that you acknowledge, but you don't really pay always a lot of attention to. So here is what's coming for you, the Aquarians. You have the Ten of Pentacles, so money is coming. You have a Six of Wands. The Six of Wands means success, realization, glory. Something that you've done and you're coming out victorious. It's a victory, okay? So the Six of Wands is there right beside this nice Ten of Pentacles. Also, right after that, it shows a Three of Swords followed by the Judgment. The Three of Swords, there's always there's a concept with the Three of Swords that says that you have people that disappear from your life, a situation that disappear from your life. It's the end of a situation. That's the end. It could be because if you are right in the middle of a dispute or a divorce or something, that this is finally going to cut, definitely. Okay, so there's, or it could be sometimes because the children are moving out of the house. That could be something like this, but you see what's behind, what beside that means it's going to be for betterment. It's going to be for an improvement for you. That's going to be freeing yourself. Right now, this card, you know, there's a writing I looked at a certain point. That writing was saying, sometimes people come into your life for a certain period of time, and you're enthusiastic, you give your all to those relationships. But then, sometimes life make sure that these people disappear, and you realize that losing those people was the biggest blessing. So this is actually what is here. So you can lose some people down the road, but it's going to be for betterment. It's going to be for something way better. Okay, so don't put yourself too much into sadness over losing somebody or losing a person from your sight. You know, if the person's lose from, you know, get away from your sight, you can still be okay, and everything's going to be fine for that person and for yourself too. So this concludes the reading that I had for you, the Aquarian. I hope you enjoyed it. I wish I'm going to see some thumbs up and even some comment. That would be wonderful.